afternoon, welcome to our move to France. I'm Sam.
Bonjour.
This is, say your name.
No.
This is George.
Get it out of my face.
Henry, say hello. Henry.
Yeah. Clumsy.
Still going. I've got Charlie in the front and Tony. Excuse the state of us today. It's Wednesday. And we've just popped into the Intermarché. Just like to say a shout out to Rose. Oh, I apologise, Rose, and your hubby who've just said hello to us in the Intermarché. We're off to go and help our new friends out, clean their loft out. Hence that's why we're all in dirty clothes and all looking a bit messy. Because it's Wednesday, the two boys, youngest boys, are off school. Charlie finished at 10:30, so we've said all hands on deck, and we're going to help our friend Tony and Angela clear out their loft. So that's what we're doing today, and then a little bit later I'm going to have a little drink to celebrate my birthday today. And to think this time last year I was at work all day, so what a difference a year makes, as they say. Following on from yesterday, we had Henry and George go and sit a test at a school in Guray, and they are now going to start their intensive French class starting Monday. Monday. There's supposedly 10 pupils in the class from all around, a couple from Wales, a few from England, and obviously our two. Watch where you go, mate. So hopefully they'll go on a Monday and Thursday to their school for intensive French, and then the rest of the week they'll attend their little village school, and Charlie will attend his intensive French on a Tuesday and Friday. So next week we should have a better pattern as to what the children are up to now that they're all sort of established now in their schools. Tractor. Was that a big hello to anyone, George?
Bobby. No.
Yeah, he's silly. The boys are a little bit camera shy
I'm not camera
at the moment.
It's just you what makes everything cringe.
Sunday, where Sunday I've enlisted the boys at a little club. It's outdoors, so it's not a problem, and they're going to be doing BMX bike trail for an hour and a half. Give them the opportunity to meet up with their school friends. Try not to go on. George just said try not to go on. Yeah, that's nice.
You rub it on.
I do rub it on.
Yeah. And you don't need to rub it on.
No? Okay then.
No.
I'll stop rabbiting on. As I said, I apologise for the state of what we look like today. But we are going to.
Then we're going to the church.
But we are clearing out a dirty loft. So, as I said, apologise for the state of us.
You done said that already?
Yeah. We'll keep you posted on anything else that we get up to. Au revoir. Au revoir, George. Henny, can you say au revoir?
I'm not done.
We'll just say it. I might get your face in. We have been to a brocante this morning. We've had quite a busy week. We basically met a couple and offered to go and help them out. Without going into too much detail, the chap was very, very poorly for 5 years, and he's not been able to sort his bits of his house out. And as they've been quite helpful to us, we volunteered on Wednesday to go and help him do whatever he can't do, myself and Tony would do. So Wednesday, whilst in the Intermarché, we come out into the car park and had a lovely lady called Rose. Hi Rose. Who basically said she's borrowed. George, stop it! Who basically introduced herself and said she was following our YouTube channel, her and her husband, and really lovely to hear, and a big thank you for coming over and saying hello. It really made our day, that did. And I do apologise for the state of us, because we went into the Intermarché very quickly to pick up a few bits, but we all had our old clothes on, and the children, because we were going round to help our friend clear his loft out. And that was hard graft, I must say, wasn't it?
Oh yes.
Really hard graft. I mean,
Wednesday or Thursday?
that was Wednesday.
Thursday.
The whole loft was absolutely full up. My only disappointment was I didn't take a video of before and after what we'd done. It took in total 1 hour and 45 minutes for the 5 of us, that's me, Tony and the 3 boys, and we basically cleared the whole loft and reorganised it. So we chucked loads of stuff away for him and reorganised everything up there. The following day, Thursday, I did feel a little bit poorly. My chest had taken an absolute battering from the amount of dust. God knows what else I'd breathed in. But he was really, really grateful. Obviously, he's not been well enough to do it himself. So we helped him on the Wednesday. And then we went back round there on the Thursday, just help him pull some bits around his garden. He had loads of wood that he wanted moving. So I think he's really pleased. And we feel better that we've gone and helped somebody.
Been in hiding since.
Yeah, he keeps on trying to find us to do more stuff, and we're like, as nice as it is that we like to be really helpful, and I am very much, I do offer us up to help anyone, because that's just our nature.
Your nature.
My nature is I really like to help anybody if I can.
Yeah, and then I get pulled.
But
Brought along for the ride.
I must say, Wednesday and Thursday, I don't think I've grafted so hard manually for a very long time. So that's what we did Wednesday and Thursday. Friday we took a day off, me and Tony, and caught up on bits of our own stuff indoors, because
Lying, she was asleep.
no, having three kids, the amount of washing and ironing and so forth. So I've been
Sleeping.
Stop it.
She was asleep.
Caught up on some of my chores.
Shut up, you was asleep.
Yeah.
Stop.
All the chores is coming out.
All the chores is coming out. So
You're having a kip on the sofa.
She was.
all right.
And then you wake up in your sleep probably.
No, I had to
and
wake her up
do
before I went to
all
pick
that.
Charlie up. From
Right,
school.
anyway, stop having a go at me. Oh, and by the way, it was my birthday Wednesday, so everyone asked me, did I have a nice birthday? I did have a nice birthday. After I'd got home and had a shower and finished dusting myself down. Tomorrow, Sunday, the boys, I've enlisted them to go on a BMX bike trail with some of the kids from school. Because George was having a little bit of a wobble last week.
You want me to tell everything you're doing
Right.
going on in your life?
I'm going to cut me off now.
Go around, I'll do the bowls.
So George had a slight wobble
Mum.
last week. George,
I will tell everyone what you say and do in your lifetime.
right, I'm just
So if
saying.
you say any of my private
I'm
stuff,
not
I
saying
don't want
anything
anyone
private.
knowing.
I'm not saying anything
Right, but I don't
private.
want anyone knowing that.
Okay,
It's
all right,
fine.
we'll delete that, George. It's not a problem. So yeah, Sunday. I thought it'd be quite nice. It's outdoors, and it gets the children sort of mixing with the children outside of school, but all outdoors, social distancing. So it's all good. And we've got a busy week next week. We're out Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday of next week, so I'll YouTube on what we get up to throughout the week. But I just feel shattered, I really do. But Tony's taken a nice little video of the Bacont we went to today, and yeah, I'll keep you posted. Au revoir. Good afternoon, it's Sunday. Welcome to our move to France. As you can see, Tony and George are very busy trying to fix the John Deere. There we go.
Hello.
Say hello, Georgie. Turn round to say hello.
Hello.
George is in his element. He loves being outdoors, doing bits and bobs, keeping himself busy.
Awesome.
We haven't got long because we're going, I'm going to drop the boys off to do a BMX bike trail. Lulu. It's Teddy. Hello, Teddy Binks. Teddy.
What are you doing?
So poor Tony today, he's fixing that.
I'm in the car.
And he's also fixing the car. As I said, I'm gonna pop the boys down to go on their BMX trail 'cause it's a beautiful day today. It's really warm. And then when we come back, I'll have a video of the allotment that our French neighbour has kindly said we can use, which is just across the way to us. Yesterday she came over and said, would we like to use half of her allotment because it's a bit too much for her. I'm not green-fingered at all, so if anyone's got any advice or help or tips, I haven't a clue what to grow. So we'll go over there today, film that, and then we'll just start, as I said, small. I'm not going to go mad on this allotment. We'll just start small and see how we get on. So I'll film that.
What if those are connected to the motor thing?
Tony thinks it's the belt, is it? The belt you're trying to get off?
Yeah, try. I thought it would be a simple, straightforward process, but clearly not.
And then once we do establish that it is the belt, we'll order a new one. And then we've told the neighbours we'll just go around and cut the grass for them, as well as cut the grass in our own garden.
It doesn't look bad, but
Oh, look, the dogs are absolutely loving it out here today. It's so nice and warm.
Wait a minute. What if we have to take that off?
Right, so I'm going to stop filming now because I've got to run the boys down. And then I'll film a bit later on.
Connect it to the green.
I think George knows more on what he's doing than you do, Toe.
yeah.
He's clever, Stickies, George. He's always, since a young age, he likes to undo stuff. He used to have fascination with fans and hoovers and speakers. He used to take them all apart. I think, George, I don't know how many fans you've taken apart, and speakers and hoovers.
Gaming chairs.
But yeah, this is George's thing. He loves doing this, as the other two are more...
Miserable.
Well, Henry's going to be dragged out today. Doesn't want to, but I'm knowing him sitting in. It's a beautiful day, and as we said before, we haven't come all the way to France for him to sit indoors and play games on their Xbox. So I'm going to go and gear him up so we can get going. So I'll film a little bit later on, give you an update how the lawnmower's going, how the car's going, and then a quick film over the allotment as to what we're going to do with it. So au revoir, George. Au revoir.
Oh, well.
Au revoir. Good afternoon. Welcome to our move to France. I've just brought you down to our French neighbour's allotment, who's kindly said that we can have half of it, and if we wanted to dig over a part over there. So we've brought all the boys down. George, Henry, Charlie doesn't want to get in the video, he's behind me, Tony, and we've sort of said to the boys what they'll pick something to grow and then basically take ownership of it. So that's what we're all going to think about, what we're all going to be growing, and then sort of string it off along and then try and start growing some stuff. It's really lovely of the neighbour. I did say to her, if our produce does grow well, and she's to obviously help herself to anything. Tony's already started growing some garlic in a pot and some chillies. Tomatoes, I believe, are really easy to grow. So we'll let the boys tell me what they fancy growing, and we'll make a start at some point. Isn't it lovely? I can hear Charlie moaning and huffing and puffing behind me. This is like his worst nightmare, looking at, he said, a ground of dirt. So lovely. I could just get a chair and sit here.
Mm.
Get off without the children.
My name's Bertie.
Yeah. That's the... Oh, was this the part that Danny said that we could... Yeah, this part here if we wanted to, but I think that's a bit too much, isn't it? I think our aim was to start small, even though that's quite big. So we'll just take a little section and see how we get on. I'm not the most green-fingered person going, so you can hear all the motorbikes in the background. Oh, it's gorgeous. George just wants to go back and start tinkering around with his lawnmower, don't George? I doubt you'll be able to see them bikes from here, Henry. So what do you think, boys? Thumbs up to growing some stuff?
I've already got some stuff to plant.
Yeah, I know. You've got peppers, tomatoes. What are you doing?
Garlic.
You've got to hold it that way.
Yeah, I am.
Peppers, tomatoes. You started the garlic.